Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to finish talking about identity theft. So we'll cover warning signs of identity theft, how to protect yourself, and then what to do if your identity is stolen. So I want you to imagine that someone broke into your car or your home and had stolen something. How would you know that a theft has happened? For example, you would probably see some broken locks or broken windows or broken doors. You can see that some of your items are missing or things are misplaced or rearranged. So you know the signs to look for when something like this happens. It's usually very apparent. So it's also important to know the signs of identity theft. So it might not be as obvious when it comes to identity theft, and that's why we're going to give you some warning signs to look out for, and then how to protect yourself. So warning signs of identity theft include errors or unfamiliar transactions on your accounts. So keep an eye on your accounts. Unfamiliar accounts on your credit report. So again, really important to be checking your credit report regularly. You have a good credit rating but are denied credit. So this can be a sign that someone is using your identity to take out loans, and then they're destroying your credit because they're not making payments on time or they're missing payments. Inquiries related to applications you didn't initiate. You get bills for accounts you did not open. Expected mail or emails do not arrive. Your medical records report a condition you don't have. Your checks are refused. You receive calls or collection notices about a debt that isn't yours. Or the IRS notifies you of income from an unknown employer or that more than one tax return was filed with your social security number. So these are all warning signs of identity theft. So if something odd happens, don't just brush it off thinking it's a mistake. Look into it. Make sure that you're not a victim of identity theft. Don't be one of those 16% of people that takes 3 years to find out that they're a victim. The quicker you catch it, the quicker you can move on from it and recover. Okay, so let's talk about how to protect yourself from identity thieves. Be aware of current scams, such as seasonal scams. So some scams are more common during certain times of the year. So scams related to home improvement, vacations, and door-to-door scams are more common in the summer. And then during the holidays, scams such as phishing emails, like fake shipping notifications, and charity scams, and temporary holiday job scams are very popular. So just be aware of those things. Don't share personal information to unknown sources. Check your card and your bank activity regularly. Check your credit reports. So the 3 credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, are the 3 credit bureaus that you can check your credit report through. Safely store cards when they are not in use and only carry what you need. So don't carry all of your cards at the same time. Carry what you need for that specific day. Shred all papers with personal information. So we talked about dumpster diving in the last power session. Make sure you're shredding that information and not just throwing it in the garbage. Memorize pins. Don't ever store your pin next to or near your card, because that way, if someone were their hands on your card, it may be, and you have your pin stored with your card, then it's going to be really easy for them to drain your bank account. Look out for skimming devices on gas pumps and ATMs. So if something looks a little off or weird, or your card goes into the reader a little more difficultly than normal, then that can be a sign that there's a skimming device on that. When out and about, make sure your card is always in sight. So I know this can be a little bit hard if you're eating out and the server takes your card, but to the best of your ability, make sure your card stays in sight so that you're not stealing your card information. Create strong passwords, visit secure websites, and don't make transactions on public Wi-Fi. So again, these are things we talked about in the cybersecurity power sessions. Make sure your passwords are strong. Don't use the same password for all of your accounts. Only visit secure websites. And if you make transactions on a public Wi-Fi network, it's going to be really easy for thieves to get that information. All right, and what to do if your identity is stolen. So this is a website that makes it super easy to know what to do if your identity is stolen. So if you visit identitytheft.gov/steps, it gives you a whole list of steps to take and additional resources if your identity is stolen. Super easy, very well laid out, walks you right through it on what to do. So if it ever happens to you, visit this website and it'll walk you through that. All right, that's all I have for you today on identity theft. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.